I know it's been a long time since we were together. Initially, I had promised you about Seyyid. I know it's been quite a while since we ever talked back, but don't mind, I'm sorry, I'm apologetic. And if you accept my apologies, I'll be indebted. Well, today, we're just about to talk about a man called Seyyid Turki bin Seyyid bin Sultan. Now, Seyyid, his father died in the war with the Persian Empire, the war between the Omani rulers and the Persian Empire. He died at Port Hormuz in a battle between the Persian and the Omani Empire. After his death, his first son, Seyyid Turki bin Seyyid bin Sultan, became the ruler of Oman. At the age of 15, when his father passed on, his uncle Al-Badr became the ruler of Sultan. But later, he stabbed his uncle to the chest and he was made the ruler of Omani. Now, after a long time, Seyyid decided to relocate to Zanzibar, where he built up an empire. A lot of events followed by, there were a lot of wars because the east coast of East Africa were ruled by different empires. We had Mombasa that was ruled by the Mazrui family, we had the Malindi town, we had Lamu, we had Pate, and we had Pemba. All these towns had rulers, but Zanzibar all over the years paid allegiance to Omani. So when Seyyid came back to Zanzibar, he became the ultimate leader of the Zanzibari people. And in the action leading to that acceptance of him being the Sultan of Zanzibar and Oman, it led to warfare with the East African colonies that were self-proclaimed by African leaders. Mazrui, for a matter of fact, was the leader of the Mombasa city. And at that time, Mazrui couldn't accept the rule of the Busaidi dynasty, to which the Busaidi dynasty, Seyyid was the first ruler. So, in the wake-up of 1822, the Fairfax Mosby, the ruler of the Mauritius French Empire, signed a treaty with Seyyid with the statement that all the foreign nations that were crisscrossing around Indian Ocean headed for the Spice Islands had to pay tribute to Seyyid. Now, Seyyid is famously known for one quote. Seyyid stated that for every one coconut tree cut, 3 should be planted. Why? This is an extraordinary man who had a dream. And the dream was that to consolidate an empire, agriculture had to be put on the forefront of every activity concerning the empire. So Seyyid began the agricultural activities. He went and brought the plantation of cloves in Zanzibar. He spearheaded the irrigation in Malindi, in present-day Kenya. And for a long time, he consolidated his rule. He also facilitated the Banyanis from India, who came to East Africa for trade. Over the years, Sultan Seyyid also promoted the long-distance trade, which the Kambas, the Yao, the Mijikendas, and the Swahilis participated in. And for a long time, the international community recognized Sultan Seyyid as the ruler of the East African coast with his headquarters in Zanzibar. Along the years, the thing that led to the expansion of that empire by the Sultan of Oman was slave trade. Slave trade was the backbone of the trade between the Sultan and the East African coast. So along the years, these people greatly participated in the slave trade, to which slaves from East Africa were taken to the South American, to which the Portuguese had plantation on sugar and coffee. And so the Portuguese heavily relied on Sultan Seyyid on the production of their coffee in South America, present-day Brazil. For a long time, Sultan laid a firm foundation that he was the man in charge of East African coast. But over the years, things changed. Superior nation got involved in the hunt for the spices from the Spice Islands. Some of these nations include the Dutch, the French, the British, and also the American. And Sultan was a clever man. He signed a treaty with the British to end slave trade, to which promulgated his reign over the East African coast. But at that time, the Portuguese reign was slowly and eventually diminishing from the coast of East Africa due to instability in homeland Portugal. Over the years, history has been said, and many historians quote Seyyid himself as the man who changed the landscape of East Africa in so many ways. And the treaties he signed, the embargoes on the slave trade, really made a difference in the geographical structure of the East African coast. And after his death in 1856, his son Seyyid Bagash became the ruler of East African coast until East Africa became independent. Over the years, what we learn about Sultan Seyyid is that his courage to relocate to Zanzibar can't be forgotten easily by history, and many historians say that it's because of Seyyid that the landscape of East Africa is as it is today. For more of these stories, I'd like you to hit us on our YouTube TV, Good Daniels at Peron, and tomorrow we will have a comprehensive report on this story of Seyyid and his son Seyyid Bagash just before the independence of East African nation, namely Tanzania, which and Zanzibar formed the Tanzania Union, which was presently Tanganyika and Zanzibar, Uganda and Tanzania. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the deeper details of Seyyid and his son Seyyid Bagash. Then I will highlight a story on Che Guevara tomorrow at 2 p.m. Please join us, and we are still indebted to you, our fans. Whenever you are, I'd like to say cheers and ciao.